Alright guys, so yeah, those two parts came out good. Let's have a quick look. So that was using the pair model uh, profile settings. So remember this had 8 layers bottom, 2 layers top, and this had 8 layers bottom, 2 layers top, but we set them specifically per item or per model as they call it. Alright, so just clear that, also clear that, because you can see I'm a bit low on memory here, so I'll jump up to about 200 meg. And each had, I think you probably need an 8 gig card for the Octoprint, but it can survive with a bit less, depending on what you load it up with, really. Let's just pre-warm the bed. Always a good idea to do that, especially in the winter. Okay, so we're going to start with the flaps now. You can either select the items using control or just drag them. So we're going to do part, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, let's go for part 2, part 3 right, part 1 right. Yeah, no brim. Oh, try that again. 3, part 2, not that part, that part. Okay, drag and drop those onto the build plate. Arrange all. Yeah, probably not. That's not a good arrangement. It's okay, but what I'd be tempted to do. So it doesn't. Yeah, let's just take that one out the way there. Let's swap that one somewhere about there and put that one right there. And maybe just inch those a little bit closer or rotate that one around a bit. So I want blue. There you go. Let's have a look. Move that one in a little bit. So what we're trying to do here, in fact, if you really want to do it the right way, it's not quite. Take that, stick that in the middle. Yeah, move that one over there. So what am I trying to do here is I'm trying to make sure, I'll arrange all, see what it does. Control Z in that case. Yeah. What I'm trying to do there is limit how far the head has to move across this axis, which is our X axis. Yeah, and again, if I bring that a little bit closer, it doesn't really matter that the brim is going to nudge into each other. It'll be fine. In fact, we can probably get away with brim on that one, but no brim on those two. So let's try that. Let's go for pair. I don't know if it'll allow brim per model. I've not tried that one before. So we're going to go for select the model, select the settings. We're going to have specific. Let's just have a quick look. That one definitely needs a top layer because it's got the male part. This part is going to have the female part onto that part. And then this part I know joins, you flip this around, so that control horn's going to join onto there. So these two parts glue together. Right? So this is going to need a top and bottom layer, that's going to need a top bottom layer, and this one's going to need no bottom layer but a top layer. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what we're going to go for. So selecting that part, I need both a top layer and a bottom layer. Can I choose a brim? No, looks like you can't have a brim setting. That's a shame. Yeah, they don't have a brim setting. Yeah. Can you have a skirt setting? No, that's a shame. They don't give you that. They give you shell, they give you infill, material and flow. Okay, so you can actually choose. Did it say flow in there? Yeah, you can have individual flow then. That's interesting. You can choose the flow rate of, which makes sense. So you can choose how much material you want to put in or the speed. The print speed per item. Yeah, okay. You can generate support, but I don't need any. Mesh fixes, yeah. Slicing tolerance. Okay, so you can set per item slicing tolerance as well. Um, and you can select your wall count. Very interesting. Okay, so I need top and bottom layers for that. So that one, we're going to go for 2 top layers, 8 bottom layers. And for this one, we're going to do the same. We're going to go for top layers and bottom layers. Again, 2 top, 8 bottom. For this one, we're going to go for, in fact, yeah, we're going to go for a top layer and we'll select bottom layer as well. So, yep, close that, sorry. Then we're going to go for top layer of 2, but a bottom layer of 0. Let's slice that. A little bit more going on here then. But otherwise, oh, normally I print these out per item, but I'm getting a bit more confident now in, well, I know this build plate works really well using the Ender build plate, so I'm not too worried about, it not printing. It's kind of set and forget. The Wham Bam, I'm just going to have to, I think it's down to the filament itself, but I'll confirm that. I'm getting some new filament sent, so I'm going to go back to the Wham Bam once that's arrived, because I think the adhesion will be better if your material is better. Whereas this Ender build plate tends to act almost like a lacquer-based build plate. Originally, the printer I owned was the Anycubic, and it didn't have a magnetic bed. I converted it to a magnetic build, bed and Wham Bam build plate. It was great, but you had to spray lacquer on it, which is it's okay. It's just a bit messy. Right, let's preview it. So yes, we want top layers. This one we don't want a bottom layer. So we'll go to bottom. Yeah, and you can see, sure enough, bottom layers. The arms look good. There's no gaps. There's a bit of material down here, but that's fine because we want this to have a good, strong arm, if you like, to make sure this has got sufficient material to drive the control surface. You could probably get away with a bit less material, but just making sure everything is filled in. So that should be good to go. Yeah. Yep. I like the look of that. And let's just go back down and double check. Yeah, you can see here, you look ever so carefully, the beginnings here, You see these ones, the inner spar goes to the base, but this one, the spar starts here, which means this is the female part where that the top of this one, I think it is, goes into. So yeah, that's fine. Just double checking and treble checking. And if you did want, to um, change the granularity of the layers, don't forget you can drop this down to 0.2, or some people use 0.1. It's going to take longer to print. Well, 0.25 seems to be a good setting overall. Yeah, so I'll be quite happy with that, I think. Let's just reslice that. And we'll send that off to Octoprint. All right, catch you later when it's all done.